We're underway. Inter in the white, playing from left to right in the first half. Remember, Inter are the champions. Juve had the last two titles taken away from them. Now Inter want to prove as they get back and get on with some defending straight away. Caught by Aguilani's high boot. Here's Vieira. Vieira again. But Ibrahimovic will do well to get to that. That'll be a goal kick. There was a lot of criticism of Inter after their failure to win at home against Sampdoria. Here's Tonetto, the new signing, getting forward. Just a little shove on the edge of the penalty area by Olivier Dacour. Totti goes down, and Totti can be so dangerous from these positions. And you can see what Dacour thinks of that. Referee pacing back the distance. Here is Totti, their all-time, Roma's all-time record goal scorer. It's teed up for him, oh! And I'm not sure that Julio César didn't get a little bit lucky there. It's come off his leg and flown over the bar. Well, let's give him some credit. Quickly taken corner. Mancini battling. That's Mancini the player as opposed to Mancini the coach of Inter. And now a chance of a break. Here's Crespo. Ibrahimovic is ahead of him. Good run out of midfield by Stankovic. And that's a marvellous tackle. Great work by Chivu. Well, it took a flick. It'll be a corner. Quite right. Vieira makes his run. Not great goalkeeping. And Doni gets away with it. He came for that ball and didn't get anywhere near it. And with a better finish, Inter could have had the lead. Well, that was a mess. Roma, of course, one of only 2 teams with a 100% record, astonishingly, with just 2 games played. Mexes closing down Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic played for that corner. That's what he decided to settle for. Mexes, who was a little bit hurt not to be part of the French squad for the World Cup, still hopes to battle his way back in. Another corner, not properly dealt with, and that time Vieira headed it against Ibrahimovic. It goes out for nothing more harmful than a goal kick. But Roma are not defending these corners at all well. There's Roberto Mancini, assisted these days by Mihailovic, who has retired from playing and joined the coaching staff at Inter. There's Mancini, the Roma player. Tonetto on the burst forward. Came up against Vieira. Vieira will have that. Oh, free kick, says the referee. Pizarro goes to ground. Well, they could have been teammates. Pizarro opted to make the move to the Olympico. Tonetto with the cross. Well, we've had some good early action, haven't we, with Totti coming so close from that free kick, and at the other end, Roma failing to deal with the corners, but it's goalless with 10 minutes played. Grosso. Ibrahimovic trying to make room for a shot. Well, the big Swede with Bosnian parents wins a corner. Oh, it was a throw in the end. Crespo, so close. Well, it's just the sort of service that he thrives on. Grosso whipped it in, but Crespo couldn't find the finish. Just signs that Inter are starting to look dangerous. Tonetto. Mancini trying to make room for a cross. It's great tackling. Really fine defensive play there. Maicon stuck with Mancini all the way. Well, there's Luciano Spalletti. There's been a lot of talk this week about his contract. His deal expires in the summer. And the club are very keen for him to stay on longer. I think they're pleased with the way things are going under Luciano Spalletti. Did very good work at Udinese, of course, before joining Roma at the start of last season. Well, what did Ibrahimovic do wrong there? Surely just stood his ground, and that's what he thinks. Well, Chivu just bounced off him. I don't see that... well, Vieira has contested the decision and has ended up in the book. And you can kind of understand the frustration, because it really was a very poor decision from the referee, to my mind. But Vieira finds himself carded on the quarter hour, and that's not a great start to the game for him. It was an incident that, of course, had absolutely nothing to do with Patrick Vieira. Nice little touch from Mancini. Totti takes it on. Still Totti. Lovely little reverse ball. This is wonderful football from Roma. And that could have been such a good goal. Mancini just couldn't find the net. But that was delightful, with Totti in the middle of it all, pulling the strings. Pizarro. Well, not such a good touch from De Rossi, nor from Perotta before him, in truth. Let's have a look at that earlier move. Mancini not moving freely. Javier Zanetti. Play on, says the referee. Vieira. Maicon's got forward on the right-hand side for him. It's very much a 4-4-2. No man in the hole or anything like that, and no place for Figo either, as they've gone for the more defensive Maicon instead. Here is the former Monaco man. Could be room for a shot for Stankovic. No, instead he's crossed it. And De Rossi's in the way. Serbian can have another go. Maicon. And that's good defending. Tonetto stuck with him all the way, saw the danger. Zaquilani. Pizarro. Well, Mancini looks ready to come back on. See how well he's moving. Totti trying to bring in Perotta. You know, one of the difficulties for Roma's opponents is they'll set themselves up with a back four, but they're not given anyone to mark, and defenders like to know their job. Totti will run off deep and make darts forward. Perotta will get there in support, so too Aquilani and Mancini. And that was worth a go. As a consequence, it makes Roma very difficult to play against. And I'm not sure that Mancini hasn't seen the last of this game. There's the effort from Ibrahimovic, but in truth, a comfortable enough save for Doni. Well, while Roma get ready to make a substitution, Inter will take this corner kick. Cordoba has gone forward, in towards the near post. Crespo attacked it, will be another corner. Chivi's not happy about something. That's right under the crossbar. Here's Cordoba. That Montella is getting ready to come on. And Chivu got there just a little bit late. And now is this the opportunity for Roma to make their change? Well, De Rossi wants to argue about it. Surely it was a foul. Well, now they have got a striker on. Montella comes on and replaces Mancini. Good goal scorer, Montella. He's just felt a little something there, hasn't he, Mancini? Maybe a little calf strain or thigh strain. Doesn't want it to get any worse. He's off. And Montella is on. Meanwhile, Inter have a free kick. 25 minutes played and goalless. Referee making sure the wall is right back the distance it should be. The error is in that wall. It's touch for Grosso, but the wall stood firm. Inter will come again. Maicon dispossessed, and a chance for a counter-attack now. Materazzi has stayed back, and he finds his goalkeeper. Here's Zanetti. Javier Zanetti. It's not a great ball forward, is it? Here's Aquilani. Well, Montella's first involvement. And that was neat. De Rossi. Aquilani's got it wide. Montella waits in the middle. Well, the referee saw nothing wrong there. One or two Roma players thought it was a foul. Mexes starts Roma going forward again. Panucci helped on first time by Totti. Grosso's elegant left foot gets the ball away. And that'll be a foul. Not much doubt about that. Javier Zanetti. And there's the earlier incident. Well, I've made the point already how the game has flowed from one end to the other. Not that many chances, we have had a few. Here's Vieira. Vieira now the captain of France. Just short of 100 caps, he's in the 90s. Materazzi's ball just a little bit overhit. Grosso couldn't keep it in. The referee just making sure that everything is calm. And there's the earlier incident. Perotta bursting into the box. De Rossi. Toneto touches it off to David Pizarro. Room for a shot, perhaps. And worth a go. Montella not really guaranteed a first team shirt these days. The system of playing without an out-and-out striker worked so well during that club record run of victories last season, 11 in succession, that it seems to have become the norm for Spalletti. Corner to Roma. Great technique. Toneto meant that, but it hit Maicon and went for a corner. They've taken it short and quickly. Toneto. They both stiffened their left-hand sides, haven't they, these teams, with Toneto for Roma. Great cross in. Grosso for Inter. Here's Chivu. This is a good spell for Roma. Roma, remember, one of only two teams, Palermo the other, to have won both their opening two fixtures. Actually, it's not strictly true. Milan have as well, but they're still on a minus. Good goalkeeping. Roma, who got bumped up into the UEFA Champions League at the end of last season after the Calciopoli business, actually finished fifth and moved up to second And off to a good start in the Champions League with that 4-0 win over Shakhtar. Started well really with a 2-0 home win against Livorno. Followed that up with a 3-1 away at Siena. Might not be the two biggest teams they'll face all season, but nevertheless they did the necessary. Here's Pizarro. Not much of him, but he can spread a pass. Panucci. Stankovic just made sure he wasn't going to go any further. Christian Panucci, 33 now, won it all. Fantastic record. Played for top clubs all over Europe. The referee's not happy with something here. That's a word with David Pizarro. Wants it back 3 yards. There we go. Mexes. That's not often Mexes gets forward. Good work from Crespo. Maicon. Good skill from Pizarro. Did get frustrated at Inter with his lack of first-team opportunities. I think he feels that being reunited with Spalletti, who rates him so highly and coached him at Udinese, is going to be a good move for him. Perotta chases that one down, but it'll be a goal kick. Spalletti getting agitated on the bench. Inter started the season well, winning 3-2 at Fiorentina. It was the home game against Sampdoria that showed their frailties. Straight away, Mancio under pressure. Doesn't take long, does it, at a club like Inter? He's their 11th coach in 12 years. Here's Ibrahimovic. Rossi making his point probably a little bit too firmly to the referee, but he took the ball. Mancio saw it a little bit differently. Maicon with the throw. Where's the movement for him? Well, it's got a little bit bitty the last couple of minutes. Need somebody to put their foot on the ball and get play moving. Pizarro finds Panucci. Materazzi wins that one. Well, I think that was a foul by Panucci on Stankovic. And it's going to be a yellow card. Well, we've had a card for Vieira and a card for Panucci, but no goal yet. Just over 5 minutes left in the half. For the most part, though, it's been a good half. Here's D'accord. Maicon, rather. Mexes tidies up. Maicon, D'accord. Here's Maicon once more. Mexes gets his head to it. Now the chance of the counter-attack. Perotta. Oh, that's dreadful from Aquilani. Aquilani, what was he doing? Great skill from Crespo. And Aquilani gets lucky. Because if you give the ball away in your own half like that in Serie A, all too often you'll be punished. And Aquilani got extremely lucky. Good run from Montella with the ball out towards Perotta, just a little bit overhit. Let's have another look. Good work from Crespo. Gets past De Rossi. Stankovic was arriving, just couldn't get on the end of it. And the way that it bobbled out, you've got to give some credit to Mexes actually. He did extremely well to make it difficult for Stankovic, but it just bobbled nicely for the goalkeeper to lap it up. Inside the final 5 minutes of the half, Crespo trying to get forward for Inter. D'accord. Here's Maicon. Patrick Vieira. Will be a corner. Well, there have been chances at both ends. Whistles as in to get ready to take this corner kick. The referee's going to have to sort this out. Cordoba in a tangle there. Now maybe the corner can be taken, and after all that it's taken short. Maicon can't get his cross in. Toneto, not such a good ball on that occasion. It's come straight back to him, and his control let him down. Play from Decor, but Maicon's touch was uncertain. Pizarro can't gather control. All those years at Sampdoria as a player. Aquilani. Flag was a bit late, but Montella caught offside. Not much doubt about that. Brought forward well by Zanetti. Now Crespo. Mexes up against him. Oh, Crespo's done so well. Now he needs a finish. And Crespo doesn't need any support. He's done it himself. And Inter have the lead in the showdown with Roma. Great work down the left-hand side from Crespo. And it's brought him the goal. Took a little deflection on the way in. Let's have another look at it. He's got those quick feet to get past Mexes, and it's through the legs of Doni. And if you don't shoot, you don't score. Do you know, I think he went for that. He just has a little look up. Of course, if it had flicked off a leg and gone for a corner, people would have said, why didn't he pass? In the end, you have to shoot occasionally if you're a striker. Maicon felt that. Let's have a look from this angle. Look where he scores from. Vieira got forward too in support. Just 1 minute has been added. Remember, Roma, 100% record after their first 2 games. Inter 4 points from a possible 6, including a disappointing home draw against Sampdoria. Well, I said earlier that the Scudetto does not get decided in September. I'll stick with that, but nevertheless, Roma will want a good result from this game, and losing at home is not a good result. De Rossi. Worth a go. Well, either team could have taken the lead in this game. As it was, the only goal of the first half went to the visitors, Internazionale. Hernan Crespo with great work, making a fool of Mexes and through the keeper's legs to make the half-time score at the Stadio Olimpico. Roma 0, Inter 1. Inter did the double last season in a way, didn't they? They won the cup against Roma. Roma goes straight on the attack, and they also won the Scudetto as a consequence of Juve being docked so many points. They did start off, or finish off, shall we say, 15 points behind Juve, but after the points deduction, they were the champions. They beat Roma in the final of the Coppa Italia last season and the season before, and they also beat them in the Super Cup. Roma went 3 up in that tie, lost 4-3. Here's Perotta. De Rossi. Materazzi underneath it, D'accord away. And De Rossi's done well. Aquilani. It was Totti's touch that led him down. D'accord. That's delightful from Stankovic. Maicon combines with Vieira. D'accord is available. Here's Cordoba. Under pressure, it wasn't a great ball forward, but Inter still have it. One back quickly. Maicon, Crespo just couldn't get on the end of it, but Inter still have possession. Grosso goes for goal. Donny didn't hold on to it at all well. And look at that from Ibrahimovic. Marvellous skill. Chivu just got in the way. I think it was Panucci. Ibrahimovic tries to get the travelling fans to roar his team on. Look at that, though. Great skill from the big man. D'accord. Here's Vieira. Into having a good spell of possession here. Of course, as soon as you say that, D'accord loses it. That's the way it goes. There is Luciano Spalletti. Well, we're very keen for him to sign a new contract in case he drifts away somewhere else. Milan and Palermo, the other teams with a 100% record. Worth an effort from Aquilani, but he's just holding the back of his leg there. Hope he hasn't got a little hamstring opening up there. What's the referee given here? Well, Crespo was bursting through the middle, and I'm not even sure who the referee has carded. What is the offence? Has he given a penalty? Well, Mexes did tug back Crespo, and I think that's the decision. It's going to be a penalty to Inter. Well, the referee didn't make it entirely clear. Well, Mancini's going crazy. Mexes has got a yellow card. And if they don't stop arguing, it'll get worse still. Rossi's getting ready to come on. Well, Mexes, for his little tug back on Crespo, has conceded a penalty kick. And this is a wonderful opportunity to put the game beyond Roma. Referee still making sure that everything's how he wants it to be. It's saved! Ibrahimovic's shot is saved, and it stays 1-0. Well, would you believe it? See, the thing is, it was the sort of contact between Mexes and Crespo that you see a lot of the time and nothing given. And in addition to that, the first contact was outside the penalty area. So Roma with a lot to complain about, but at least they didn't go 2 goals down. Could that be the turning point? It can be a big psychological blow not to score from a penalty. Aquilani bursting forward. That's well offside. And off comes Aquilani to be replaced by the youngster Rossi. And through the youth teams, Rossi, highly rated, Italian under-21 international. It's a straight swap in that they're both midfield players. Ibrahimovic goes for goal, trying to make up for his missed penalty. Totti, Pizarro. De Rossi's made a run. Ball has now reached him. Oh, Vieira gives him a good whack on the back of the legs there, Patrick Vieira, and then claims that De Rossi dived. I think that's asking a lot. I think the referee's dealt with that extremely well. No need to show a card, but it will be a free kick to Roma. De Rossi drifts away. Well, they really didn't make the most of that, did they? Chivu's effort no problem at all for the Inter goalkeeper, Julio Cesar. Inter lost 1-0 at Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League. Add that to the home draw against Sampdoria, you can see why the pressure was starting to build on Roberto Mancini, but this game has gone well for them in that they are 1-0 up. And this penalty, saved from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, means that it isn't 2. Really wasn't the best struck penalty. Quickly taken corner. Pizarro. Montella too easily dispossessed. Dacor's done well. That's a little bit short. Oh, the referee surely isn't going to bring a card out here. Well, it's a card for Perotta. I thought he went for the ball, might have been there a little bit late. So that's not too serious. Well, there's Perotta, the captain Totti. And they need the home fans to roar them on a little bit, do their bit. There's Grosso, moved from Palermo in the summer. Alejandro Rossi is back on his feet, that's good to see, the youngster. Here's Vieira, Maicon rather, to Vieira. Stankovic. It's a good run forward from Maicon. Has he forced the corner? Play on, says the linesman on the far side. And Doni does exactly that. But Maicon needs a bit of treatment, and Roma sportingly put the ball out of play. Got tangled up in the legs as he fell there, obviously in a bit of pain. And there is Roberto Mancini. Inter were the bookmakers' favourites to win Serie A, still are. Wide it goes. And Rossi's cross well dealt with. There's big pressure on the goalkeepers at Inter, of course, with talk of Gigi Buffon being winkled out of Juventus in January, perhaps. That's well played by little David Pizarro. And that's going to be a free kick. Well, Roma didn't make the most of their last free kick. Let's see what they can do with this one. Pizarro takes it short. Montella almost squeezes it in at the near post. It's gone a long way. Cross towards Toneto. Chivu keeps it going. Here's Perotta. Wide now to Pizarro. Pizarro needs a good delivery. Well, Materazzi saw that all the way. 20 minutes remain. Inter still have the lead. How different it might have been if they'd doubled that lead. But Roma are still very much in it. It's a fine tackle from Mexes, actually. Zanetti just needed an option. Couldn't find Ibrahimovic. Tonetto. Zanetti's done well, hasn't he? Sitting in there and making it difficult. Grosso. Fine work by Perotta. Grosso gets back. It's all very tight there. Panucci comes away with the ball. A little touch off towards Totti brings an instant flag. And I think Totti knew that he'd gone just a little bit too early. Montella trying to play him in. It would have been lovely. Vieira. Oh, that's lovely. Until he gives the ball away. Well, Dacour claims to have got the ball, and some truth in that. Roma waste no time. They're back underway. Well, another Roma free kick. Materazzi just catching Montella. Inside the final quarter of an hour, can Totti see a gap? And not just that, he manages to get it through on goal, but goalkeeper Julio Cesar saw it all the way. Really, he just sent it keeper's side, let the wall do its job. It was then far too easy. Just that one bit of magic at the end of the first half, separating the sides. Hernan Crespo, the Argentinian, nipping it through the legs of Doni. Good overlap from Michael. Crespo attacks it at the near post, not away yet. Ibrahimovic, great save, Doni. Well, we've been a little bit critical of him at times, but that's twice he saved significantly from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, once from the penalty spot, and just there in open play to give Roma at least a sniff of getting something out of this game. Totti, first time. Oh, look at the pace there of Cordoba. He can still shift. Montella. Pizarro. Here's Tonetto. Tonetto gets his cross into the area. Montella accused of fouling the goalkeeper. Offside is the correct decision in any case. Well, there's that earlier effort from Ibrahimovic. Well beaten away by Doni. Cesar back on his feet, the goalkeeper at the other end. Roma building on their right. What can they do? Panucci didn't like the options forward, so he goes back. Here's Chivu. Maxes. Rossi loses it. De Rossi wins it back. Here's Tonetto. Montella took too long, tried to bring Tonetto back into the game. Into the final 10 minutes we go. Still Inter leading by that 1-0. This should, if it stays like this, should lift the pressure a little bit on Roberto Mancini. Sven-Göran Eriksson, Hector Cooper, Marcelo Lippi, all linked with the Inter job. That may just be paper talk, but it's still unsettling if you're the manager. Here's Ibrahimovic. Nothing wrong with that. Cordoba. Oh, he struck the post! Well, how close was that? Here's Zanetti. Well, it was Zanetti. Excuse me, it was Zanetti who struck that. And it thumps against the post. Marvellous effort from Javier Zanetti. Inter have been mostly on the defensive in this second half after taking the lead. And there they go, breaking out. A shot from Zanetti, and so nearly a second goal. Well, here's a change for the visitors Inter. Also Samuel getting ready to come on. He replaces Marco Materazzi. And that's a straight swap. A defender for a defender. Materazzi did get that knock earlier, and he'll get a rest for the last few minutes. And Walter Samuel will come straight on. He's been suffering with injury, Samuel, not fully fit, so this will give him a few minutes of proper play. Montella tries to make the run, see if the ball will be thread for him. De Rossi. Chivu joins in. Marvellous defending. When the crosses come in, Cordoba just always seems to be in the right place. Another change for Inter. Maxwell coming on. He's another one not fully fit after injury. And Maxwell comes on for Fabio Grosso. Maxwell signed from Ajax. Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Maicon, who's been impressive. Crespo! Oh, left poor old Donny very exposed there. Who was closing down Hernan Crespo? And the shot well saved by the Brazilian goalkeeper. Certainly had to make some good saves today. It's ironic that the one he didn't save went through his legs. Here's Totti. Marvellous ball. And the referee has given a free kick to Inter for a collision involving the goalkeeper. Let's have another look at it here. Well, Montella collides with Julio Cesar. The referee wants to make sure that Julio Cesar is okay, gets a bit of treatment, and he'll have a free kick as well. Montella in the wars also. And there is Luciano Spalletti. He's the 5th coach since Capello took Roma to the Scudetto in 2001. Prandelli, Folla, Del Neri and Conti, although Conte was only a caretaker. Don't forget my point. Well, a fullback goes off in Panucci. And Stefano Okakachuka comes on. Well, he is an out-and-out striker, Stefano Okakachuka. His father played as a striker. His mother was a sprinter. And as a consequence, he's a goal-scoring speed merchant. First started showing, here he is, by the way, first started showing in the Roma first team at a very young age, just 16 when he made his debut. He needs to get forward, leave the defending to others. Canetto. Cordoba concedes the corner kick. Well, Roma would desperately love at least a draw from this now. Desperately. That's wild and wasteful. And the third and final change for Inter. Off goes Hernan Crespo. But it isn't Adriano coming on. And it isn't Figo either. It's Gonzalez. So we're just going to tighten things up a little bit. Play with the one striker. On comes Mariano Gonzalez. Brought down well by Ibrahimovic. And then caught late, and that's a little bit of a naughty challenge. It's caught by Mexes. Time running out now, well and truly for Roma. And that's tremendous play. Well, really neat stuff there from Maxwell. Here's Ibrahimovic. Robbed by Okakachuka. Okakachuka needs support. We've moved into the 4 added minutes. Roma haven't looked like scoring really in this second half. Lovely control from Totti. They worship him at the Olimpico, Totti, the captain, who can do no wrong, came through the youth teams, scored more goals for Roma than any other player, 125. Here's Ibrahimovic. Maxwell and Ibrahimovic combining. Well, Samuel's first touch wasn't the best. Throw to Roma. Look how they surround David Pizarro. All around him, making it difficult. And Vieira penalised for a foul on Montella. And Vieira collects his second yellow and he's sent off. Well, it didn't take him long to collect a red card with Inter. Off he goes. Just a little bit late on Montella. Booked on the quarter hour and booked right at the end of the game. So Inter will finish with 10 men and Vieira better get on with his departure. Oh, he's off the pitch now. Rossi. Oh, the 10 men win it back far too easily. Get another free kick from Roma that they didn't make the most of. Well, we're inside the last minute and some of the Roma players are getting a little bit tetchy. Manchel leading with the referee. 30 seconds remain. And if this is to be a victory for Inter, you have to say it's a very important victory. To win at the Olimpico this season, nothing short of a very, very good result. Roma's 100% start to the season looks to be about to be broken after just 3 games. Well, it's a free kick to Inter, but they're in no hurry to take it at all. I don't know where the referee's finding all this time from. And it was just offside as well. Frustrating evening for Totti. Frustrating evening for Roma. Inter just waiting for the final whistle now. We've had over 5 minutes added to the second half. But now the referee has blown his whistle to signal the end of the match. That Hernan Crespo goal right at the end of the first half proves to be the only one of the game. Great win for Inter. Roma 0, into one.